What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. We have a really exciting one now. We are on to the patio, also this really sweet wall all the way around the project, and a very special treat with our finished ceiling and wall. Make sure you hit subscribe. Stay tuned. Right off of the deck is going to be our paver area, so we're excavating this right now. We're actually going to have a slight pitch towards the steps. Kind of uncommon, but we're following the grade of the yard. We're also going to have a permeable joint fill, so I think it's going to work out really well. We won't have much water building up against the steps. It'll drain here and it'll follow the grade of the yard, so it's going to be very minimal water runoff anyway. That way we're not going to have anything too crazy and weird here. So we're almost there. We can compact this, we can start getting our 3/4 stone in, and we got a really, really sick design coming at you for this paver patio. Well, probably no better time than actually just right now to tell you what we're actually doing here. So the client previously in the process sent us this inspirational picture that they took in Italy and said, hey, we love this paver design. What do you think? Can we do something like this? And I said, yeah, of course we can. Didn't know at the moment if, you know, we could really make it work, but I made a promise and we kept to it. So we have Techo-Bloc Valet going in here in Shale Gray and in Onyx Black. Here is my sketch that I did. It's gonna work out perfectly. It's gonna look almost exactly like that inspiration picture, so I'm pretty psyched about it, and hopefully we don't hit any snags on it. I think I have it figured out pretty well, but, you know, we'll see. All right, we got our patio area excavated. Now let's take a look at the soil and see if we need to do any soil amendments. Here's a good way to check if you have clay soils. Really simple thing that you can do is just grab a nice little hunk of it here. We're gonna do the worm test. It's just roll it between your hands. If this is like a high clay content soil, you're gonna be able to make a nice long worm piece. This is right on the cusp. It's crumbling pretty easy. And what we're gonna do for that is amend the soil with some lime. So that's gonna change the pH of the soil. It's gonna help it drain a little bit better. Little tip for you there, always check your subsoil and see what you're working with, and then you can make the proper amendments so it's gonna be locked in for justice.
It is Techo-Bloc Friday.
Okay, sweet. First thing that you want to do, once you get your base down, have the new guy buzz around with the stick and the beepy thing.
Sounds like deja vu.
So we have most of our base installed here. We've got the 3/4 stone. We compacted it at the end of the day yesterday. It looks like we're a tiny bit low there. A couple low spots, we'll fill those in. Then we can start screeding. Then we get to the pavers. Pavers on this one are gonna be nuts. Are you that much taller than me? Oh my God. Jose's already on the machine, he's ready to roll. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. What? I'm trying to get everybody excited for paver day. So we have it all drawn out to scale. I also figured out how many of the Onyx Black we have to cut in half, and we need 144 of them cut in half, and those should be pretty much the only cuts that we need besides where we get around the stairs over here.
Said it's scale?
Scale, yeah.
Looks, paver seems a little bigger.
Yeah.
And what is that color?
That's shale gray. When these are wet and those are dry, they look the same.
So this
but
is shale gray.
here's the difference.
Okay.
We have our first line set here. Tom, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, we got our string line square off of the foundation. We have laid out our pattern, and our pattern is 8 by 8 on the Valet. So where I've extended it out, that's gonna be the start of each square. We wanted to get over to this point so that we can now work from here and not have to walk over the screed bed. So we're gonna start by running a square line off of this. Make sure that we're starting out square off of our line here. And hopefully this first one goes in no problem. Then it should go really quick, but I want to get one down before we make all of our cuts, before we, you know, really get into this. We'll get one set, so wish us luck. All right, so slight miscalculation here. With these on a diagonal, we're actually like an inch short on both sides, so we're gonna have to shrink our overall square. Take an inch out of this piece, inch out of this piece. It's gonna get it closer, and I think it should work out beautifully, but that's just what happens when you come up with a crazy design. Sometimes things go a little askew, so I think we got it figured out. We'll see pretty soon, and hopefully it starts coming together. Hey!
Are you doing some Inception? Because I'm editing.
Oh, you're editing this video that's about to go out? Oh my god. By the way, we haven't done an update on the mobile command center in a while. Working out pretty great, right?
It's pretty great. It's a little messy right now, though. We need to...
We got snacks. Red Bull? Where's that from?
You gave this to me yesterday, and I forgot to drink it.
Where's mine?
I think you drank it yesterday.
All right, we got it figured out. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Oh, it's coming together, baby. It's coming together. A lot of cuts, though. Doesn't seem like a lot. It's only like 250 cuts. It's a lot. We got Ant over there on the saw. He's taking care of it. We are making great progress here on this paver patio. This looks freaking awesome. It looks exactly like our inspiration photo that we got from the client, and we did it all with the Techo-Bloc Valet. We've got it in Shale Gray and Onyx Black. It looks awesome. We've got Ant moving on to new, exciting things inside our addition.
Best product out there.
I'm on the edge of my seat. What do you got?
I got UFP-Edge, thermally modified, 1x6 tongue and groove ceiling material. Could be any material.
Could be, yeah. Well, we're gonna do ceiling and wall.
And ceiling and wall.
Ceiling and wall.
Ceiling and wall.
So it's got a beautiful texture on it.
What is this, Glacier white?
This is Glacier, thermally modified. It's pre-finished and it's tongue and groove. So we're gonna have very, very few fasteners on it, and it'll be good to go. So show us, what do we got?
The first thing you want to do is you want to measure material. So tongue to end is 5 1/4. I have a long run here, about 20 feet. I can't tell you how straight this wall is. So what I like to do is I'll measure off my wall 5 1/2 inches. That'll give me a 1/4 inch of play off the wall, and our wall material will hide that. But that ensures you will have a straight run continuing your whole ceiling. So once you have your line snapped, on the edge of your tongue with it.
Whoa.
Trying to work here.
I know, I'm trying to get in there for the shot.
And now I know moving forward, these will stay straight and they'll line up with our other rows of ceiling.
So we already have this side all done, and that's what he's referencing, that chalk line. He's gonna line that side up with it as well, and then do the middle section. And we're doing it in 3 sections because we're gonna have some beams that go off of our fireplace wall back like this, and then it'll cover all of our seams, and it's gonna be a really nice little ceiling detail.
It'll really make it pop.
And now we are doing our little sort of retaining wall. We're just leveling out this garden bed all the way around the deck. So we're using the Techo-Bloc Roca wall here just getting them down there, and then we'll fine tune them. We've got some that are sticking up a tiny bit, so we'll hit those down. But overall, it's looking good. We're gonna have it wrap all the way around here, around there. It's gonna be nice. Are those too heavy for you?
How dare you insinuate that?
We got our Techo-Bloc Roca wall just about wrapped up. A few more pieces to go in around the patio, but because we have this challenging grade, we had to do some levels. We had to step this up 3 times from that side of the deck over to the patio, and we wanted to do that in a strategic way. So by doing these tiered planters, we get that change in elevation, and it also adds a really cool design detail, so I'm digging it. Let's check in on what Tony's doing. It looks so freaking good. I'm so excited. We've got the UFP-Edge in Glacier white. It looks really sweet. It matches a lot of the white tones that we have here, but because it has that whitewash look, gives it a little bit of distinction. And then we've got the sides of our fireplace going right down the ceiling. That's where the fans are gonna be mounted. I think it's all coming together. I'm super psyched. He's putting the last couple pieces of PVC trim up on our beams. I'm psyched. Well, that's it for this vlog. On our next one, we are going to be tackling this fireplace wall, and we have some really cool details. We're doing UFP-Edge on the inside of these recessed shelves, live edge slabs, and Adorn stone all over this. We'll also be putting the finishing touches on everything on the outside of this project, lighting, landscaping, the whole 9. So make sure you hit subscribe, stay tuned, and until next time, this is Premier Outdoor Living. On Ant's head?
Yeah, you won't.
I'm too scared.